Hello, let's block out a cute camel. So I add a plane and I rotate the plane in a side view. So like this. Then I validate the plane and here I bake the position. And now I press here pivot on auto. And also for the symmetry, object center orientation. So now you see the red X direction is aligned with a plane. Okay, the next step is I put a reference image on the plane. So I choose a color slot and I pick here, where is it? Where is my camel? This one. So it's upside down. Okay. So I rotate the whole thing again. 1, 2, bake, pivot, auto. And also the symmetry, I fix it. Okay. So now I use the so here I use orthographic view and here the left view and I lock the view. So now I can rotate this whole thing. So let's start with a head. I use a mask tool and I mask. Oh, we need more topology, sorry. So I turn the wireframe on. So this is our topology at the moment. It's we need much more. So I use multi-resolution, so I subdivide it maybe like this, 270,000. So, and now I draw here my mask. So this is only the head. Here at the top you can convert this to a face group. And here with the on tab you can turn it off again. And so now I use a mask extraction. You see here, you can change here plus, minus, plus, minus. And so you can choose which thickness you need. So I need something about this here. I say it's okay. So I press extract. So now let's do the nose. So I clear the mask here. So this is only the nose here. So, and here you can use the operations menu and smooth the whole thing. So then it becomes round. Also this one. And you can use inflate slider. So this shape here, I split or I trim it because So here you have to set your trim settings. So I use Boolean. So I trim this part here away. And it looks like this. And also I use the voxel remesher. So here I choose a resolution for this and I remesh it. Okay. So next thing is I mask the mouth part. This one here. Convert. So I clear everything at the moment, so and then I use on tap. So I only want this one. I'm not sure. So I use a move brush. And so symmetry works, I think. So I use clay and sub. So here is the eye socket here somewhere. Okay, and then the rest of the head. I select this one, so I have to check if the nose is so I rename it. I think this is the jaw. And this is the head. Okay, so now we need this one. So I clear the mask. So this is my mask. I extract it. Smoothing. A little bit inflate. Okay. So the nose here, I think, so I start a little bit sculpting here. I use a clay brush and here I think it's a little bit more. And the nose I need a little bit wider, so I scale it a little bit. And I use the move brush. Here the nose is a little bit smaller at this position. Okay. So, and the ears. We need a ear. So I select this one. And for this, for the ear, I change here the direction. So I extract only in the positive direction. So something here like this. Smooth, inflate. And I use the pivot option. Oh, I place a pivot here. And for the ear, I add a mirror. So now we have two ears. And also here I select this one and I add a quad sphere. So it's too big. So, and I bring the quad sphere for the eyes here in position. And also I add here a mirror. So you see here now the eye is on both sides. So, and here's the option to turn off the color. So when we walk through remesh, okay. So now I mask here this part. And also the back here. I convert it. And let's extract the whole thing. So I have to change again here the direction to plus minus. So I call this here body 1. And also I remesh the whole thing here. So now I start with the legs. I mask here this one. So now I have to change the direction. Oops. And I bring the legs now outside of the body somewhere here. And I add a mirror node. So now both legs are mirrored. So then the neck. So the neck starts somewhere here. And we can also extract the, yeah, some, I don't know the name, the mountain or the, so the last thing is the belly. So I smooth it, inflate, and I remesh. So also the legs here, so I clear here the mask, sorry, and I use here now the split tool. So I split here this part away. Sorry, I split it the plane. I have to turn on the outline, so I call this here fingers or something. I don't know the English name for it. And this here is the foot. And I put it inside this one and the foot here. So the hierarchy is now okay. I place the pivot. And this one I split also. So I use, oops, not in negative direction. I use here clay to add volume. And now I remesh the whole thing. And the foot, I use solo view. And I clay here. So I trim this part here away. I need only one. So I smooth it a little bit more. And I clone this thing here. And I think I rotate this a little bit in this direction. So I think symmetry is here active. I turn symmetry off. And so, and this one I split also again. So I trim this here away. And remesh. And I use here clay. So I have to place a pivot somewhere here. Check this pivot position. It's correct, okay. And this one also correct. So now the last one. So I think I remesh. And this one here I smooth a little bit. So that the belly becomes a little bit smaller here. Or use clay. And for this I use clay and make it bigger. here we need also clay. Maybe here a little bit clay. So I turn symmetry off. So I hope you get it. I think I have to bring this a little bit more in this direction here. So I select here with the select tool. Sorry, I lock the plane, so and I use select tool. Only these two parts, and I clone them and I move them out of the thing here, and I move it here so I don't have to do it a second time. Okay. So this one here, I trim. So I trim this part here away. Then and this one I split. So I think, yeah, I need a little bit more topology. So I place a pivot point. I think somewhere here. So I trim this. I trim this away, remesh, and smooth it a little bit out. Maybe more like this. Okay, so this is my foot, and this is leg front 2, and I put the foot on the leg 2. Okay. And this one here is leg front 1. And so the mirror repeater I clone. So I put the front leg in a separate repeater and rename it front legs. And these are back legs. Okay. So I turn symmetry off. So I think we need a tail. I have to unlock this. Sorry, I have to clear. What's happening? So this is a tail. So let's see. So I hide the plane now, or I bring it back. So, and so we can try to validate and keep the instances. So keep instances and validate. So now I have 2 legs. So, and the other one, so this one, so I think I have to put the pivot in the right position. Pivot here. So, and this one is more like this here. So I have to separate the parts here. So this is leg front and this is this here. So I have to put it here. And this one, to put it in the back leg. I think this is this one. And here I have to rearrange the whole thing a little bit. This was my fault. I think I can delete this, I'm not sure. So I have to validate also this one. And this is the wrong part. And this was a little bit of my fault here. So this one and this one and this one. So now it's complete. And this one. And this one is this one. Now I think it's okay. So more like this. And this one here I trim a little bit. This is much too much. And I think we have to also trim here the parts a little bit. So let's see what we get. So I change here the mode to object. So I rotate only this one in this direction. It fits a little bit better. Let's check the overall look. smooth it a little bit. Here we need more. So the rest is a little bit of, yeah, fine tuning. And so this is a mouth cavity. And here, I think this part I don't need. I trim it away. So I use here cell mask, and I invert the mask, and I use here also X-ray view, so I see what happened inside the whole thing. So I need here a little bit more topology, and then I clear the mask and I remesh. So, and then I hollow out the mouth cavity here, like this. So I check now the other view. And here for the nose, I think I move the whole thing a little bit more in this direction. So yeah, not sub mode. So here for the eyes, first I make a little bit of smaller eye, and then I clone this, and I need a bigger one. Validate this whole thing, and now I trim it, and I have to, here's symmetry, and so now we have an eyelid. There was symmetry active, or so I have to trim again. Trim. and I use a quadri measure so that the topology is a little bit nicer. So I start now with a quadri measure. So I'll use smoothing, quadri mesh. This is a little bit too low. So this one here I trim off, this is too much. And here I use a higher resolution here. And now let's see what happens. So I blur the mask a little bit and use smoothing. Is there a mask? Ah, symmetry is active, okay. I think it's okay. A little bit more clay. Okay, nice ears. So I validate also this one, and here I use clay, symmetry off. So little pupil, quadri mesh. So I start here also with a quadri measure. So I'm not sure. Ah, there's symmetry active, so I have to deselect symmetry here. Okay. So symmetry we don't need. So I use clay here. Maybe like this here. And here for the tail, so I use here cell mask. So I mask this part here, blur it a little bit, and then I use a gizmo and scale this part a little bit down, and I blur a little bit more and smooth this, and then I quad remesh. Okay. I think we can use a little bit more subdivision for some parts to make it a little bit smoother. And also I activate smooth shading now. So I turn outline off. So I add a cylinder. And the guy is in the air. He's fast. So I validate this thing. Let's use an orthographic view. Wireframe off. Yeah, it looks like a cute camel. So I use solo viewer, and for this here I voxel remesh it. Oh, better I create a clone. So mask. I have to check here the this one I delete, and so I smooth this. I turn outline on. I think I bring it more in this direction. So now the guy has a tongue. Yeah. So I stop the video now. Yeah. Have fun with sculpting and ciao.